All right, moving on. Europe is facing the brunt of the COVID-19 pandemic, and the United Kingdom is no exception. Now, Acting UK High Commissioner to India, Jan Thompson, tells DD India about the situation in the UK and how the UK has sourced pharmaceuticals such as paracetamol from India. Listen in.
I wanted to start by saying to everyone suffering from this terrible virus, whether they're at home or receiving care in hospital, they're very much in our thoughts at this worrying time. In the UK, our priority is to slow the spread of coronavirus so that fewer people are sick at any one time and our National Health Service remains able to cope. To do this, we're following expert scientific and medical advice so as to take the right steps at the right moment in time. And that's why we're instructing people to stay home, to protect our health service and to save lives. Global action on COVID-19 is a must if we want to protect our own populations and economies. We must deal with our own national situations, but we need also to engage in the global multilateral response. The UK has now committed some £750 million in aid for the global fight against coronavirus, making the UK one of the biggest donors to the international response. As part of this, the British government has just announced a package of £200 million for UK charities and international organisations to help reduce mass infections. The UK and India, together with other G20 nations, have committed to a large-scale and science-based global response. This includes adequate financing for the most vulnerable, timely and transparent information sharing, and ensuring access to essential medical supplies. In India, our first priority is the safety and well-being of British nationals. We're working around the clock to get British nationals stranded here back home. Over 2,000 British travellers arrived back in the UK on the first 7 charter flights last week, and there are 14 further flights taking off from 11 airports across India this week, bringing back over 3,000 more. There's still more to do, but we're gradually helping the stranded Brits to make their way home. The UK and India have an excellent track record of tackling global challenges together as a force for good. I'm extremely grateful for the support that has been extended to us by the Government of India, state governments and local authorities in making our complex and large-scale repatriation operation possible. And I'm delighted too that the Indian government gave its approval to the export of paracetamol to the UK. This kind of cooperation is critical in the fight against coronavirus. We look forward to working together, side by side, until that fight is won.